Good morning everyone, how are we doing? Louis here, welcome back to another new video on the channel. Welcome along to the 168th vlog of the vlog series, straight on with the next one. And over the last 2 years we've been going to all sorts of different theme parks in the UK, Alton Towers, Chessington World of Adventures, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, recently took a trip to Drayton Manor, and now it's finally time to pay a visit to Thorpe Park. This is a park that we have been willing to check out for ages. They have lots of wicked rides there, Nemesis, all the rides, Stealth, and the main highlight, Hyperia, and we are hoping to get a ride on the tallest coaster in the UK today. So we'll meet you over when we get to Thorpe Park, and yeah, it is very early. We woke up about 6:30 this morning, so I'm gonna get some more sleep while I'm in the car, and we'll see you over at Thorpe Park. Well then, if you can look behind the trees, you get our first glimpse of Hyperia. As we were arriving, we did see the ride testing with water dummies on board. So hopefully that should mean the ride should be open today, because we've really came to Thorpe Park today just to ride the new tallest coaster in the UK. Yeah. But firstly, we're going to head over to the main entrance, get our fast passes, and try to get a map to be more familiar around the park, knowing where the rides are at, and we'll do the rides in order. Well then, we just got on through the security gate and we're now crossing the bridge over towards the rides now. You can already see Hyperia is still testing over there. A few rides to be seen, like Saw the Ride. There's a swarm in the distance ahead. So let's just get to the entrance, get a map, and then we'll start getting on some rides. Going through the dome, you can find yourself a little cafe, a merchandise store, and a few arcades inside. And now it's time to get the thrills started. All the rides open at 10 o'clock. And having a look, many people will be heading to Hyperia first, as it's celebrating its first birthday this year. We were the same people heading towards Hyperia. However, the ride didn't open for another half an hour, so we can do another ride before it opens. So we decided to head to Colossus first. Well, it's time to get on our first ride of the day. This is Colossus. We checked the Hyperia times and it is very busy and the ride is having a delay, so we'll come back to Hyperia in a bit. So let's get our first ride on Colossus. First opened to the public in March 2002, this is a steel coaster with 10 inversions, and if you looked at the PFEs, well, this coaster is well known for having those very sickening inversions at the end. Well, this is a good start. We're going to get our first ride on Colossus, and we've got the back row first attempt. Then we had our first ride on Colossus. What a cracking way to start the day. Did you enjoy that, guys? No. Oh, why not? What's wrong? Isn't it the sickening inversion at the end? The rough. Never mind. Well, here we are then. We were here earlier when Hyperia was tested. Now the ride is finally up and running. So let's get our ride on the tallest coaster here in the UK, beating Blackpool Pleasure Beach is the big one, as we ride Hyperia. So we're now getting in the queue for Hyperia. It is definitely getting busy, so I thought it would be best to go through the right access pass. This is a record-breaking roller coaster, reaching a height of 230 feet and reaching speeds of 81 miles per hour. Well, the moment has come. It's time to finally ride Hyperia. We're in the middle though for our first ride of the day. Thanks, Mom. Oh my god, I feel like I need to lie down, but nah, that is now officially the tallest coaster that we have now ridden in the UK. Hyperia is definitely our best pick so far. We might come back later to have another ride, but let's see what other rides we'll be able to find around Thorpe Park now. Coming back out of Fearless Valley, we're now going to go get our first ride on Nemesis Inferno. But before that, we got some special guests joining us when they come down on Detonator. There they are. Well, the whole gang has turned up now, and now it's time for... I've been waiting for this moment the entire life. I just want to get that front row on this ride, just to recreate that infamous in-betweeners meme, if you know what I mean.
Let's get on, and sit at the front next to these inconsiderate arseholes.
We're definitely not giving up the front row on this one. Nemesis Inferno is an inverted steel coaster manufactured by Volga and Malgard, which is the same company who actually built Nemesis at Alton Towers. It was opened in 2003 and is themed around an erupting tropical volcano. Legit not many people were queuing for the front row on this line, so we thought, yeah, let's get it. Go on, Claire! Well, this is the moment I've been waiting for. We are now in the queue for the front row at Nemesis Inferno, so I can thankfully say I'll have to get on and sit at the front next to these inconsiderate assholes. Guys, front row on Nemesis Inferno. How did we sum that up, guys?
Good. That was so good. My hands up for the whole ride and you screaming.
Tell you what, it was absolutely great to be in the front of that ride. Let's find another ride that we're going to ride next. Well, what do we have here? Looks like our next ride is going to be on stealth. Gotta get it done. If you can do Rita, you can definitely do stealth. This ride has been down for the last few weeks, but it's nice to see it back up and running. This ride was opened in 2001 and was formerly the fastest roller coaster before Hyperia took over last year. Oh wow, it didn't roll back. That was fast, man. 80 miles per hour in 2 seconds, right up to the top. That was insane. I don't think mine was like that. He was about to go on this as well, but then he thought, oh no, I can't do this.
The temporary delay has ceased operation. We are doing our best to get the ride up and running again as quickly as possible.
I'll tell you what, we were lucky because we were the last people to ride before the ride was starting to have delays. And I tell you what, Marlo, it's good if you didn't ride now, you'd probably be absolutely crapping your pants. Hang in there. If you're enjoying the video so far and you want to see more content on the channel, if you haven't done so yet, why not subscribe to Vivid Movie Vlogs? It is completely free and you won't miss out on a brand new video early. Now let's get back to the video. Here we are at Tidal Wave. This is a few of the water rides here at Thorpe Park, and this one tends to get you absolutely drenched, even if you're spectating on the bridge. We won't be doing Tidal Wave just yet, we're going to save that till the end of the day. But now approaching our next ride, and our next stop is the Swarm. It's now time to ride the UK's first wing roller coaster. First opened in 2012 and it reaches speeds up to 60 miles per hour. Out of all the rides here at Thorpe Park, I think the Swarm has the best station theming. We've got row 6 and row 7 on this ride, which are the back two rows on this ride. Well, so we've just gotten off the Swarm. How do you sum it up, Marlo?
Good.
Why?
My favourite ride right now is Hyperia, because I think that made it joint.
Oh yeah, speaking of Hyperia, we're heading back there now as the other gang are currently at Hyperia right now. So we're going to head over there now and might get our second ride. Well, we're back at Fearless Valley now and it's time to get our second ride on Hyperia, and this was a very troubling few hours for Hyperia.
Hyperia is currently experiencing a temporary delay and has ceased operation. At present, we are unsure how long the delay may be.
The ride closed for 23 minutes because apparently someone has been sick on the ride. I understand why they've done this.
The ride is about to start. Please clear the ride area. Once again, the ride is about to start.
Don't get too excited. 10 minutes later, the ride closed again. The ride then opened again, and then all of a sudden...
Hyperia is currently experiencing a temporary delay.
Exactly right when we get to the front of the gates. The safety team came around and we noticed there was a loose seat in the 8th row that had to be sorted out. After all of that, we're in the front row. Let's have it. So then, we queued to get on Hyperia, then suddenly, the people who were sat in row 2 and row 3, the lap bars were failing to attach, and in that result, everyone had to get off. Please step back to the batting gate. Everyone in the gate, please step back.
Hyperia is currently experiencing a temporary delay.
There were also people who were queuing to get on this ride for nearly 2 hours, and there's a chance they might not get on it now. I have never seen a ride this unreliable. There were even people waiting to get into the station that has been stuck at that section for the last 20 minutes. So then we waited another minute, but then this happened.
Hyperia is experiencing a delay, which
And after all of that, Hyperia has closed and we've been told to exit the ride. We were so close to getting the front row as well. Wow, I'm absolutely disgusted. I have never seen a ride that's so unreliable. It's been rather troubling for the last 2 hours, to be fair, because when we've got to Hyperia, the ride was running fine, but when we got to the front of the queue, the ride ended up closing, opened back up, closed again, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, all the way. It's just, I can't believe it. And I feel really sorry for anyone who was in that queue, because I know that Harry and Tully have been in that queue for over 2 hours and they don't get a ride on Hyperia, and I feel really sorry for the workers as well who are managing the ride. I know it was proper stressful controlling a ride when it's having really faulty stuff happening with it, and the people on the ride as well, they've been stuck on there for the last half an hour. I have never seen a ride that unreliable. Shocking you didn't get a ride on the ride, haven't you, Phil?
2 hours for nothing, mate. Gutted.
I feel your pain.
Hopefully get a fast pass though.
Luckily we've got a free fast pass from the staff at Hyperia, but we'll have to come back later to see if it opens anytime soon. Even Saw was closed at the same time Hyperia was having issues, but luckily the ride is back up and running, so let's go ride Saw while we're here. We're about to get on Saw the ride, which has been opened in March 2009 and has a beyond vertical 100-degree drop. More vertical than the Oblivion at Alton Towers. Is this coming down on that drop now? After we got off Saw the ride, we went on Stealth again. Oh well, it's made it over again. Then we went to the Swarms and Lowen has yet to ride this. After we left the Swarm ride, we checked on the Thorpe Park app and noticed Hyperia is back up and running. So it's time to finally ride Hyperia, as Phil, Harry, Curry and the others are still yet to ride it at this time. So we're now waiting to get on Hyperia for the second time, and this time we are on the second to last row. Holy crap, look at that queue time. 2.5 hours for the queue for Hyperia right now. We were so glad to finally get that ride done before the end of the day. There's only one train operating, but yeah, it has certainly been an up and down day for Thorpe Park today, especially with Hyperia. I know it had a technical fault, but we were lucky to have 2 rides today. What do we thought of that, Milo?
Amazing, best ride.
It's a shame really though, because we could have used those 2 hours elsewhere after Hyperia had that serious fault. But hey, we can always come back later in the year, or possibly for Halloween maybe, so we can try more of the rides around here that we haven't done yet here at Thorpe Park. So surprisingly the park is shutting in half an hour, so hopefully we should get one more fast pass ride on the tidal wave. I've been willing to try that ride out all day, so let's try get on that ride if possible. So this is what we've been waiting for, and we're glad to save this for best of last. Me, Alan, Lowen, Harry, Ollie and Phil are all on this ride, preparing to get absolutely drenched on the draw. Well, that, my friends, was our last splash of the day. Yep, the top's off.
Come on, bring it in. It just didn't stop coming. It was a gift.
Drenched everywhere, even our shirts were completely soaked and even our asses. Did we bring any spare clothes? Nope, we didn't. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a good thing I booked a hoodie. How's the sun that's up there?
Brilliant, Louis.
Really good.
But very regretful.
Well, that's it. That's a wrap from us today here at Thorpe Park. The park is now closing, so let's head out and we'll wrap up today's video. Before we get to say what our favourite rides were, here are a few photos of our day here at Thorpe Park, and some of them on Hyperia as well.
Invincible.
Well then, our day at Thorpe Park has come to an end. We'll get this outro done quickly because my phone's about to die, and we're going to talk about what our favourite rides were today. We'll start with Monty. What did you like the most today?
Probably up to Hyperia sort of stuff.
Milo.
Reform or Hyperia.
No choice. Ollie.
Hyperia.
Hazza.
Hyperia.
Owen.
Hyperion stealth.
I think we can all agree, Hyperia, although it does have its reliability issues, it is a wicked ride, and it's certainly one you cannot regret doing when you come to Thorpe Park. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you all did enjoy it. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you do like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you all in the next one. Until next time, we're going to get Macca's now, aren't we? Yeah. Let's do it. Bye, guys. See ya.
Check it out.